How's it going, guys? I'm Sam Shad with Taos Realty Group, and today is our first episode of Real Estate 101. It's a new series all about real estate, and today's our first episode with Angie Aguilar.
Hi, you guys. I am with TDECU Mortgage. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm excited to dive into real estate and talk about what everybody wants to know. So
Awesome.
I'm ready.
So first question, is it true that lenders need 20% down in order to buy property?
No, you do not need 20% down to buy a house. As a matter of fact, TDECU does have a program that's called our American Dream Program that you need 0% down.
Wow.
And you can actually roll the 3% of closing costs into the loan.
Wow.
So essentially, our members are coming with zero to the table.
Wow.
So no, you do not need 20% down to buy a house. We have so many programs to choose from, but like I said, no, you do not need
0% down, guys.
0% down, yeah, it's an amazing program. We'll dive into that.
So you mentioned closing costs. What are those?
Closing costs. So closing costs are usually services and fees that a buyer will pay to get into a home. So that usually consists of lender fees, title fees, survey, appraisal. And this usually ranges from 2 to 3% of the loan amount.
So if I wanted to buy a house, how much would I have to bring upfront for closing costs and down payments?
So it really all depends. It depends how much the cost of the home is, the occupancy type. But like I mentioned, at TDECU, we do have the 0% down program, and you can roll in the 3% closing costs. So essentially, you may need nothing. So
Wow.
it really works out. But I always say a rule of thumb for everybody to, have savings and, you never know. I always say $10,000 is a good amount just to have in the bank, whether you use it or not.
So most of my clients ask about credit score. Is 620 good?
620 is good. So most lenders are going to definitely want at least a 620 credit score. We go as low as 580.
Wow.
On the 100% financing, you do need a minimum of 660 credit score. I always say, the higher the credit score, the better. But we can definitely go ahead and explore options with anybody as low as 580.
So if someone's trying to buy a property for, let's say, $300,000 or $500,000, how much income should they bring in?
So it really depends on lots of factors. If they have no debt, how much they make, even how their credit is. It just really depends. I would say, assuming you have no debt on a $300,000 property, you need to make at least $6,000 per month. And then you're looking at an estimated payment of about $2,600. That's principal and interest, taxes, insurance, and private mortgage insurance.
Wow.
For a $500,000 house, it really depends, again, on what type of debt they have, income that they have, and even credit. But assuming you have no debt, you would need to make at least $9,500 per month. And then your mortgage payment, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, all that good stuff, about $4,500.
So how long does it take to close on a home?
So the average time is usually 55 to 60 days for other lenders. But TDECU, we do prioritize ourselves in closing in our mortgage loans anywhere from 21 to 25 days. So we try to make the transaction as seamless as possible, for our member.
That's such an advantage in today's market, especially for the buyers, because they get to close quicker. And
the sellers are happy.
And the sellers are happy.
Yeah, so everybody's happy. And that's the goal here at TDECU.
So what's the market like today?
It's crazy.
Oof.
No, I'm just kidding. So we are actually seeing signs of the market picking back up. Rates are going down. Everything's kind of just starting to come together. We're actually seeing double production from January here to February. So I think we're going to a good spot.
Cool. So people think the market is going to crash. Is that going to happen anytime soon?
I don't see it crashing. I believe that what goes up must come down, and that goes into rates. So, our average rate today is a 6.5, and I know it's like, what, a 6.5? That's so high compared to when it was COVID and we were looking at the 3s, 3.5s.
Yeah, super low.
But 6.5 is still historically low compared to what it was a couple years ago at 7.75. So 6.5, I know it sounds like mind-blowing, like that's so high, but it's really not. It's average.
So is it better to wait or buy now?
I hear that question a lot, and I wouldn't wait, and I don't think that anybody should wait. Texas is so large, and you see so many other people moving here from different states because of how large Texas is. I believe that the house market of it's selling, I believe that it's slowing down, but I do not believe that the house prices are going to go down. I just think that they're going to go up. So, if you wait, you're going to end up paying more anyway. So I really think that if you want to buy a home, stop thinking about, let me just wait to see if the rates go down, or let me just wait to see if that house in the corner gets a price reduction of 50,000, because it's not, sellers are still motivated. Sellers still want their money, and, don't wait. Buy now.
Buy now, guys.
Yeah, buy now.
So what's the advantage of buying now compared to buying later?
You're investing in yourself. I think that's the big key. Buying now, you're buying a house for 200,000, and while your next door neighbor that's renting is waiting another 2-3 years, in 2-3 years your house is going to be worth 250, 275, because you decided to take that leap. So buying now, you're investing in yourself, and you're investing in equity in your home, and that's what you want. Who doesn't want that equity in their home?
That's true. Perfect. Well, a lot of great answers, a lot of great questions. Thank you so much for coming in today. For our first episode of Real Estate 101, I'm Sammy Shahid.
Angie Aguilar, thank you so much for having me.
See you guys next time. Bye.